Make sure everyone can see us. I'll raise that up a little bit. That good for you? Okay. Welcome everybody. Glad y'all can join. Making all kinds of racket. Should have been already set up. I moved your plant. It was like right here. All right, guys. Got my sweat rags here. All right, sounds good. You know what I didn't do?
Put it on live chat.
Mm-hmm. If you want to get ahead and go ahead and start talking about what we're here for, that'll be all right.
Yeah,
well,
but you're going to be touching it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be moving.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want people to
Oh,
not
get out of the way, cat. Oh my goodness, I about tripped over you.
focus because the thing's moving.
What is on the top? Is that a pinned comment?
Yeah, that's the one that you pinned.
Well, I didn't know it put it on top of there. All right, welcome guys. Now, today we are home finally. We got home, I think 2 nights ago. We've been doing nothing but catching up, housework, taking care of bills, and getting everything situated, repaired to go on our next trip, which is on Tuesday. I get my kid tomorrow. Lexi's gonna stay with her friend. I'll get Keegan tomorrow. We're gonna spend the weekend together. And then we're taking off on Tuesday. To where, Lindsay?
First off, hello everyone.
Did I said hello.
There's so many people in here saying hi to you and everything, and you just were like, eh.
I said hello everyone, welcome to the channel as soon as I got on here. Then I noticed I didn't do the live chat.
Hey everyone. B, I don't know what was happening at the beginning of the chat, but thank you for sticking up for us. I don't see that person in here, so, but thank you for that. Jeff, Ringo, Megan, Guy Kowalski is in here. You guys will find out who he is momentarily. Teresa, Johnny Scott, who is Sue. I saw that comment where your real name's Sue. Christine,
Teresa,
Chris.
Christina, Violet, D. Watson, Georgianne,
Hey Deb.
Texas Cop.
That's Mama Deb.
Oh, Deb Watson. Hey, Deb.
Greenwell Fishing's in here.
Greenwell Fishing.
Thank you for joining.
Moto Monster's in here. What up? Terry Spitz. Hello.
So.
You haven't missed anything yet, Chris. We just got started.
Yeah, we just got started. Mark Richardson, hey.
Oh, to start this out, guys, this is a live stream. You guys will be able to chit-chat with us after we announce our upcoming events that are coming up, our upcoming searches. Also, if you guys are missing this chat, you guys can select live chat and see what we were talking about if you guys have missed it. If not, this is a live chat. So it's going to be nothing but talking and explaining what we're doing.
Next week on Tuesday, October 1st, after morning hunt, it's opening day for us here in Southern Illinois. So I will be out hunting that morning. After that is over, then we head out on the second leg of our fall trip. We had kind of explained before that we were breaking our trip up into three different segments. The first one, we were taking Garrett over to Eric, or to spend some time with Eric in Chattanooga, and then we were going to John Smith South. So that was why our cases all encompassed, you know, the area on the east. This upcoming one, we are heading north, and then the one that will take place in November, we are headed down to Mississippi, possibly Louisiana, but Mississippi for sure. Not sure if we're going to work cases solely there yet. But for this trip, we leave on Tuesday. Again, it's, you know, opening day for us, so I can't miss it. We leave Tuesday. We are headed to Petoskey, Michigan. The first person that we're going to be searching for is Leon Kowalski. Now, Leon Kowalski, it's, I don't want to say I'm excited for you guys to hear that story because it's, you know, it's still somebody's missing loved one. But Guy Kowalski is Leon's son. Guy is in here. So I'm really, I can't wait for you guys to hear the full story of Leon's disappearance. I will tell you that Leon disappeared in 1999 in a plane. He was, we do believe, through a subscriber, which again, you guys are going to hear the whole entire story once we get the video and everything out. So I don't want to spoil too much. But Leon Kowalski, November 19. I thought it was Leon.
Leonard.
Is it Leonard? Have I been saying it wrong?
Yes.
I even typed it wrong then on the thing. Michigan Mysteries has Leon.
It's Leonard. Leon, Leonard, let's go.
Okay. Guy, I'm so sorry. Michigan Mysteries has Leon, so that's...
I'm like, who the heck is Leon?
That's what I've been referring to him as. So I apologize, Guy, to you and your family for getting your dad's name wrong. He went missing in a Cessna plane. We do believe we have an area narrowed down in the Little Traverse Bay in Petoskey, Michigan. From there, we head over to return for a search for Augustine Floyd. That is in Mount Pleasant, Michigan. Augie went missing after going to a concert one evening in Mount Pleasant. This is the one where there's a lot of that area is tribal land. So when we were there last time, we wanted to, you know, be as respectful as possible. We didn't want to intrude. We didn't want to just force our way in. This time we have gotten in contact. Actually, tribal police contacted us, and they are going to spend the few days with us. They're going to take us around to the different places. They've got places that they want searched. We've got some places in mind. So they're going to be with us. They're allowing us to search for Augustine. I believe that, you know, we've finally come to this point where, you know, everybody just wants family or answers for Augie's family. I have spoken to his brother, Mashaka. He knows that we're coming. I'm going to reach out to Augie's aunt and uncle, let them know as well. From there, we head over to Onondaga County, searching for Guy Pyke. We've searched for Guy in the past. He went missing. The date just escaped me. And 1999? Okay, 1999. I was like, sorry, I've got to remember license plate numbers and now tail numbers for planes and dates, and plus dates that we have stuff like current time. So sorry.
We haven't stopped, so just bear with us.
So we, Guy went missing back in 1999. Now, when we were there last time, if you guys saw those videos, we were joined by Todd, which is Fishing Grubs. Hopefully he'll be able to join us again. I know he really, really wants to be back over there. I know the story of Guy, you know, his disappearance and Jennifer talking about her grandpa and everything really, really touched Todd. So I know I know he wants to be there for that one. So hopefully we gotta check in. Sorry, the cat's right here. We gotta check in with Todd, see if he's able to make those days. Hopefully he's able to. We'll spend about a week in that area before we leave there. Then we are making our way back home. On our way home, we are stopping in Cleveland. There is a gentleman who went missing in August. he is a father of 3. They do have his car on flock cameras. They also have his car on a ring cam. So we're hoping that we can kind of follow his route and see where it was leading him and get those areas searched. Again, he is a single father of 3. His name is Calvin. So we're hoping to bring him home for his children. And then from there, we make our way home. I have the numbers.
While she's looking up those numbers, oh, you already found them. Never mind. She's quick.
So we have approximately 2,309 miles to go on this leg of the trip. It's about 33, 34 hours of driving time just from place to place. And then, I mean, that doesn't include us getting, back and forth to water and that kind of thing every day. So just over 2,300 miles for this portion of the trip.
With searching for this, for Leonard Kowalski, did I say it right this time?
Yeah, you can't yell at me for calling him Leon.
Kowalski, listen.
Obviously, Jacob has not a Polak or been around any.
You know what's really funny? I have a lot of Polish in my family.
How do you not know Kowalskis? So I'm originally from just south of Chicago, but I went to high school and everything in Michigan. So to have a ski at the end of your, I was out of place not having a ski at the end of my name.
So searching for this pilot is a little bit off kilter from what we do. Obviously, it's still a vehicle. The story behind this, guys, from what his name is Guy, that's his son. Guy and I talked for about 2 hours, really got to know each other. From what I hear, Leonard was a hero. Leonard was a guy who you can count on at any point in given time. If his plane's not running, he's going to make it run. He's going to make it happen. And, I consider that a guy who fixes it all and doesn't have to depend on anybody to do it. He's served, I'm pretty sure he served in the military. He's also a pilot. It's crazy to think with a pilot going from one side to the other, you would think he would just go straight across. Where the area we're searching, he actually went around Lake Michigan, is kind of what we're thinking and what the subscriber thought. So the area we're searching is probably, if I had to guess, no more than 2 miles by 2 mile section. Big square, and we're going to be searching really deep water in hopes to find them. I think it'll be an amazing thing. I do know Rochelle or Rachel is in here. That is a granddaughter. And then
again, I'm sorry. I swear, I'm almost positive. Like Michigan Mystery says his name is Leon, so that's what I've been going by, and I hadn't heard otherwise until just now. So I do apologize. That's one thing I do try to. Again, I have a lot of dates and I have a lot of license plates and dates that they disappeared, and I know everybody's birthday that we've found and the day we found them and all of that, and Kowalski.
Yeah.
Jacob can't get that right. So I do apologize. I normally try to at least get everybody's name right. Sincerely, sorry.
Moto Monster, to answer your question real quick, the FFA, that's
Future Farmers of America.
The FAA doesn't have a connection to him because his radios didn't work. I just kind of moment of silence there for a second. I don't even know.
Well, I was trying to catch up. He didn't file a flight log.
Yeah. So he was one of those. Like I told you, if he's coming, he's coming, and he's gonna come in his plane.
I don't know. I don't want to mispronounce her name either. I'm gonna say
Rachel.
I'm gonna say Rochelle Marin.
Oh, Rochelle. You think?
Yeah.
Rochelle. Okay, we're going with Rochelle.
Tell me if I'm wrong, but I'm gonna say Rochelle Marin.
All right.
That way I'm prepared when we get there. Also, Leonard's family.
Rochelle. You got it.
Oh, Marone. I was close.
Marone.
I went to school with a Marin, and it was spelled very similar to that. So that's why I went with Marin. But I had the Rochelle part right. So, again, Leonard Kowalski he's not from, but we believe he went down near Petoskey. Again, I don't want to take too much away from their story and tell you guys too much, because I really want you guys to understand the circumstances, why he was flying, where he was flying, why he would have been on that route. I want you guys to hear all of that from the family. But we were reached out to by a subscriber. His name is David. Super great guy. The first time we talked to him on the phone, and he was telling us this story of I heard a plane, and I know where it went down, and I tried to call, like, everything he said, like, Jacob hung up the phone with him, and I was like, holy cow. Like, I had absolutely zero doubt in my mind that man knows exactly what he heard, exactly what he saw. And then, that was 25 years ago, and now here we are. It was, I think he said, 10 years later, he was talking to a friend about it, looked it up, and actually found where on November, I believe it was 12th of 1999, a plane went missing, a Cessna, a small Cessna, went missing in Michigan. So, he reached out, and so, again, I don't want to take away too much. Again, so that is our first case, Petoskey, Michigan. It's about a 9.5, probably 10 and a half hours. If we just drive, I'm going to say 9.5 hours. But with the RV and the boat and stuff, I'm going to say it's probably going to take us about 10 and a half to 11 hours.
Nobody's found the plane. If you find the plane, you'll find the black box, if there is one.
So the first one, Leonard Kowalski, November 12th, 1999, Petoskey, Michigan, in a Cessna. I want to say it was like a 175 Cessna.
It was a smaller one of the Cessnas.
Yeah, it was a small one.
Rochelle, I'm sorry, I'm going to interrupt you before I forget this. So, Leonard, if you read this real quick. Yes, Rochelle was my father's little darling. He spoiled her with love. So, Rochelle and Leonard was really close, and it's an honor to be able to try to help bring him home. Okay, go ahead, sorry.
And then our second case, we're going back for Augustine Floyd, Mount Pleasant, Michigan. Again, he went missing, I believe it was 2000, and it was a while ago. I have them all pulled up here.
Hey, there's Guy Pyke.
2007 or 8 is when 2007, August 12th of 2007 was Augustine Floyd. October, sorry. And then, so that's a return case for us. After that is Guy Pyke, 1999. That's a return case for us. And then the one on the way home in Cleveland is is a new case for us, Calvin Jones. What are you doing?
You bring up your fold and go over one more. You had Guy Pyke up there.
Yeah, you just had to go like this.
There's a date.
1999.
That he went missing.
Yeah, 1999.
4/2 of 1999. There's a lot of things that goes into this. There's a lot of goodness. There's a lot of driving. There's a lot of everything. There's a lot of, not stress, but a lot of emotions go through with family members that we help. This trip, including all the way till I think December. Is it December that we're going to be done with our cases, or is it November?
We'll be done before Thanksgiving.
Before Thanksgiving, so we still got a long road ahead of us. and it's going to be rough. But with your guys' help, we're able to do that. So thank you.
So if we find the plane, are we allowed to recover it? So Little Traverse Bay, which it has deep points in it, I believe up to like 200 feet in Little Traverse Bay. So it's not necessarily a can we recover it? It's we're going to find it on sonar, see what our depth is. We can dive it if it's safe.
If it's under 130 feet, I'll dive it with the pony tank.
If it's safe, obviously, we'll dive it. But from there, we would actually call in the Coast Guard, and they would take over as far as a recovery goes.
Could not be.
And then that's totally, we're totally at the Coast Guard's mercy at that point. I don't know what they would, when they would be able to do it, how they would do it. As far as how they handle it, it'd be totally up to them.
1959 Cessna 175.
175. See, I did know that. See, and I'm pretty sure like the tail number is like NE3665 or something like that. I saw.
Tell me you got that right.
I don't know. I saw it once. I did.
If you got that right.
Too. Oh, N6533E. I was pretty close though, because I had most of the numbers in there. So I'm counting it as close for right now. I know close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, but I'm counting it right now.
With that being said, on the, the tail number that she just like photographically memorized, she knows everybody's information, that number wise, like phone numbers, credit card numbers, all kinds of stuff. You tell her a number, she's going to remember it.
I know. I think after today, I finally remember your social. I know Britton's social. I know Eric's, Garrett's, my mom's, my dad's. I know everybody's. I'm, for the most part, tell you everybody's license plate. The day they went missing, and the day that we found them.
That's why I can't get rid of her. She's stuck.
Driver's license numbers. You want mine? You want Jacob's? Like the cops come and they're like, "Hey, we need to get some information from you," and I'm like, "No, you don't. Just talk to me." Because he's usually taking care of stuff. Like he's usually like going out and like getting ready to dive or taking care of what's going to be coming for recovery or something like that. That's usually the only time that they ask for like ID. It's just easier that way. He can continue to get ready or whatever it is that he needs to take care of, and then I can take care of that part. So
she's the data woman.
So.
And the diver. Don't set yourself short.
Yeah, I guess.
You can do everything. Read the sonar and everything.
So for anyone who is not familiar with Petoskey, it comes Little Traverse Bay. It feeds off of Lake Michigan, and no matter what depth, it's cold. Lake Superior
is colder.
Is slightly colder, but like we used to go to Lake Michigan when I was a kid because I lived in Michigan. So we'd go, to the dunes and stuff, and if Jacob has to dive,
it'll be dry suit.
It'll be dry suit and 3 underlayers.
130 foot is cold. Yeah, it's definitely going to be cold. And I'm pretty positive their thermocline is pretty deep because it's super, super clear. So I hope that.
But that's not going to, it's still cold.
It's still going to be dead.
It's so cold. Remember when you got into the water in Superior?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was still cold.
November 6, 533 Echo.
I'll remember that. That's much easier actually for me to remember. I know the phonetic alphabet. I know the alphabet forwards, backwards, and then I know the phonetic alphabet, the military phonetic alphabet, forwards and backwards. I can literally
just go ahead. Just go ahead and do the.
I don't need to do it.
Do the alphabet and
backwards.
Just go ahead.
I don't need to do it.
Just go ahead.
I don't need to.
Who thinks that she needs to do the alphabet backwards?
I don't need to do the alphabet. You guys all know the alphabet.
Backwards. Go.
Just know that if you guys are ever pulled over for doing something potentially illegal and they ask you to recite the alphabet, you ask to phone a friend and you call me and I'll take care of it.
Go ahead.
So,
Let's do it.
no, I'm not doing
Come on.
it.
There's 104 people in here. Come on.
No.
They're all saying yes.
Nobody said yes.
Come on, people. I do, see?
Mom and Dad.
Now you got to say it because Mom and Dad said.
It is ZYXWVUTSRQPONMLKJIHGFDCEBA.
That's pretty good. You said it faster last time.
I have said it faster. That's how I fall asleep at night. Is I
Just-
say the alphabet backwards over and over and over.
I never could say I couldn't say it sober. I didn't know phone a friend was an option.
Kyle, just call me. I'm your girl. I got you.
Kyle, we are coming up in that direction, obviously.
Yes.
So if you want to come up, I know you're crazy. I know you're crazy, and you'll get out there in that water too with us.
Kyle will get out there in his little John boat.
Yeah, he will. He don't give up.
And then Terry, is she on here?
Yep.
Okay, I thought I saw her earlier. I believe Terry's joining us for...
Either a Michigan trip or I think so.
Now that we've got dates nailed down, like for sure, like Jacob just talked to... Is that from Drinking Monsters, Lindsay? No, I just can't. I don't sleep at night. So that instead of counting sheep, I say the alphabet backwards. Both like regular and phonetically.
She's just going to run the Michigan cases with us, so that's cool.
Okay. Now that we have the dates nailed down, Jacob just talked to Leonard's dad, Guy, or Leonard's son, Guy. Let him know those dates. We had a little bit of a discrepancy on when we were going to be able to leave, but now that that's all taken care of, we for sure can leave after morning hunt on Tuesday. And then we will, we need to let Terry know the dates because she's coming with us for the Michigan dates. And then Todd know and Jen know. And then...
Jen. Oh, Jennifer for Guy. Okay. I was like, what? I can't let Jen know. She's in New York. Why would she even worry about when we were in Michigan?
I mean the dates for the trip.
Anytime next week. There you go. There you go. That's what I'm talking about, Kyle.
So we do have, what I've done this time is we are supposed to be out on the road for approximately 3 to 4 weeks. Each case I've built in, so on Tuesday is strictly a travel day. And then we will search, I think like the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. I've built in those like an extra day on each case, especially for Michigan cases for weather. If you guys know anything about Michigan weather, it can be, you know, it could be 100 degrees today and then it could be a blizzard tomorrow. It could be calm, this could be today, and then you could have just the most raging winds ever that would make a tornado look like a breeze, especially coming across Lake Michigan right there. So we've built, I've built in extra days so that way, like if there's a day we can't get on the water, we don't have to worry about it. We're not losing a day. We still have that time. There's an extra travel day between each and every case this time that's just meant just for driving. Like from Petoskey to Mount Pleasant, I think is 2 hours and 12 minutes. And so obviously we don't need a whole day. So if we wake up on, you know, on the 6th and it's going to be the most beautiful, perfect weather we could possibly imagine, we can go out and search.
Is this Lewis or Louis? Louis. I think it's Louis.
That's Lois.
It's Lois?
That's Lois.
That's weird. How do they spell Lois? Lois Rodriguez. I'm not teaching. I'm not making her out to like a freak. She's just really good at what she does, and it's pretty awesome. Guy Kowalski. See, I can't say it. Kowalski.
What did he say?
Holy Schnitzel.
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 Schnitzel. Hello, Heather Girth. Sue Klein, thank you for dropping that GoFundMe link. That is the new GoFundMe link, so everybody knows what we're starting with. We're starting this travel with about $2,100.
28.
28? Yes.
28?
No, it's 20. Yeah, it's 28. Okay, that's what we're starting out with.
Or am I thinking of something else?
I think you're thinking of something else. I'm pretty sure I got $2,100 that's in the account. Yeah.
I was talking about plus the Novasar.
Oh yeah. That is 1,800.
And
then we got another
and then the
$1,000, so
$1,000
$2,800,
donation,
yes.
628. That's what I was thinking of. Okay.
So we are starting out with that. So that's great. Thank you guys.
So what else was there? By the end of this coming trip, we will know our
Yes, Guy Kowalski there. Yes, Guy.
we'll know our November. Obviously, going to Mississippi, we're going for Ryan Taylor. And then there's other cases that we're looking into. There's another one, I think, in Jackson, Mississippi that I'm looking at. There's one that says,
This link says 500. Oh. Was there supposed to be 5,000, but it doesn't matter. That's that. If it says that's what the search is, there you go. For the next search or gear needed, yes.
what was there's another one, and I want to say it's either Mississippi or Louisiana that we looked at. So by the time we're done with this one, I'll have everything ready for our November trip. After that, we're done for this year. As far as trip wise, we're done. Now that's not to say like if we get a call and someone needs help, we're obviously gonna go help and do that. But it's planned trips. We're done after November. And again, the reason that we broke everything up is we were gone for the month of August and into September. I have a wedding. One of my very dear friends is getting married this Saturday. So super, super excited for Hallie and Robert. So we needed to be home for that. At the end of October is my son's 21st birthday. So gonna have a party for that, had to be home. And then obviously Thanksgiving at the end of November, plus my birthday is on Black Friday, which means everything's on sale, which means there's no reason that I shouldn't get a present. I tell my family that every year. When my birthday falls on Black Friday, there's no excuse.
It says
No excuse.
It says raise 500 of 5,000. Thank you guys so much. That's already $500 closer to our goal to be able to help these families. Guy is taking care of us up there. We have a place for our boat and a campsite. The family has taken care of us tremendously on that, and I want to extend our gratitude out for that. So that helps out a ton. I know you guys understand this, and Guy, we talked about it. It does help us out a ton.
So we, sorry, my phone's buzzing.
Guy donated again.
So we,
Stop.
we're all set for Petoskey. When we were in Mount Pleasant last time, the Walmart there allowed us to boondock those 3-4 days.
They were really nice.
And they were fantastic. So huge thank you to them. Again, we are working with tribal police this time. Super, super grateful. They reached back out to us. They reached out to us a couple months ago about Augustine, and then they called back just when we were driving home the other day.
Hi, Thunder Horse. Yep.
And talk to them again. Now that we have dates nailed down, I was able to give those to them. They've already got places. They're marking it on their calendar for when we're going to be there. Super, super, super grateful. that they're going to, allow us to assist in the search for Augustine. And then, what was, when we're in New York, we stayed all over last time.
New York, I felt like
We were like vagabonds. We stayed all over the place in New York. We stayed at like Little Mexico. Is it Little Mexico, or was it Mexico or Little Mexico?
It's Little
It's
Mexico.
like a creek or something that. But they had a little campground. Again, we had Todd with us, so he has his van because he does like fishing and van life and everything. So, he was with us everywhere. We stayed there. We stayed where the Three Rivers meet the very first night. I'm super, super excited for apple cider donuts.
Apple cider donuts are freaking amazing. I never had them, and everybody was getting them at the gas station. And she said, "You better buy them before they sell out." I said, "What are you talking about?" Because I kept looking. I said, "What? Why is everybody?" I mean, they literally were grabbing them like they were going to go out, and they do. They sell out in about 2 hours at that gas station. It's all. It's amazing to see the amount of Amish or Mennonites up there. They are not electricity. I've seen the families out there, the whole family out there with sickles, cutting the creek bed or the ditch, just sitting here, just smiling and waving like they were having a good old time. It was like 90,000 degrees, and I wouldn't have been so happy.
Are truly some of the nicest people ever.
Everybody was welcoming up there.
Yeah, incredible.
And Rochelle, we do have where we're staying, where Guy got us a place. There's a shower house right next to it, and we have it's my home. I live in that RV, and we travel in the RV, so I have all the amenities that we need. Thank you so much for that. Go ahead. Sorry.
And then, so when we are in New York, it kind of just depends because our search area kind of spans so many miles. It just depends on where we stay, and excuse me. And then that's the other thing. I just saw somebody, Uncle John's cider mill. Michigan apples are the best ever.
Thanks, Moto.
And then Cleveland. We've been to Cleveland before on a different search for a different person. So that's obviously somebody that we're going to keep an eye out for as well. But in going for Calvin, we'll probably boondock at like Walmart or at a Cracker Barrel.
Well, thank you, whoever AF is, joining from Guy Kowalski's Facebook recommendation. Well, thank you for sharing that out.
Maverick has not gotten a haircut yet. I need to get a hold of our groomer. She's absolutely. The problem with our groomer is that she's too dang good. So then she's always booked. And because we have a crazy schedule, I don't always think to be like, hey, 3 months from now, can I book this appointment? She's absolutely phenomenal.
Sorry, guys, I'm coughing a little bit. I think there was just a misunderstanding. Thunder Horse, they are going to let us search on tribal land, if that's what you were referring to.
Yeah. Tribal police, we've spoken with them. They've got places in mind for us to search, and then anything else that we're wanting to search, they're going to allow us, and they're going to be with us the whole time. So that way, we also don't, run into anything or because last time we were there, well, everyone was incredibly respectful. It was, we don't really know who you guys are, and it's different on tribal land, and again, we wanted to be respectful to them. And so we are, they are going to let us search Mount Pleasant, that area. There's a lot that's on tribal land, and then there's a lot that's not on tribal land, but we're going to have access to both. So
they're really going to work with us, and which is amazing.
Yeah,
we
like
want to be totally respectful. So
yeah, and like I said, they've reached out to us twice now to figure out, you know, we've let them know what we're capable of as far as, you know, we have the big boat, we have the little buddy. I'm assuming for the most part, the little buddy is what's going to be utilized while we are there. So,
sorry about coughing, guys.
he's not sorry.
Anyway,
Okay, so I'm sure that I have missed questions.
there's a lot of questions, so
Sorry, we're just trying to get through.
we'll try to answer everybody's questions. We're going to stay about another 15 or 20 minutes answering questions. If you guys have it, put QQQ in the comment section, and then your question. We'll try to get to everybody, and then we're going to go over to Facebook. So if you guys haven't checked out Facebook, please go over there and subscribe to the ChaosDivers. Not subscribe, not become a member, but subscribe to the channel. So,
Chris Hart, before I forget, I saw your comment earlier and I wanted to express my condolences to you and your family. Paula Olive, I see your question. If you get a hold of us on ChaosDivers.com, on the bottom right-hand corner, there's a chat now button. That's a direct link to me. Get me the information and we'll see if it's something we can assist with. And if it's not something we can help with, then I will do my best to try to find a contact for you.
steer you in the right direction.
Yeah.
Until we get the appropriate equipment, I do not feel like if there's not a vehicle involved or a plane or a paramotor or anything that is attached to the person, I don't like giving families false hopes, and I won't do it.
Are you driving straight through, Jacob? I believe we are, or pretty close to it. We'll probably leave here around 8 or 9 in the morning. Again, I'll be up early, so
I'm just waiting for my smack.
we'll be there early. And it's like 9.5, 10 hours, so we'll probably drive pretty close to straight through.
Somebody requested something real quick on the questions.
I don't see it.
It's
What are you talking about?
It's a new one.
Well, I'm not there yet. I'm trying to go through and catch up.
You're never gonna catch up because everybody's gonna ask a whole bunch of questions.
Watch me catch up. I'm not good.
Thank you, Guy, again for that donation, buddy. That we have supporters out here that help us help you guys. So just keep that. We're gonna be okay, and we have huge
Thank
supporters.
you, Helen.
You caught up, didn't you?
Yeah, told you. Heather, I have my little keychain on. It's on my spare set of keys for the RV.
I love it. I love that thing.
Thank you, Thunder Horse.
Thank you, Thunder Horse. Yep.
Lori Smock. It is. I feel like it's been so long since we've seen you or talked to you or anything. Like I feel like it's been forever.
It has. It was October 31st of last year.
We've talked to her since then,
Halloween is the last
but
time
we've not
seen her.
seen her. Yeah, but that like I just feel like it's even been like super long since we've talked to her.
Hi, Heather Girth.
You're,
I already said hello to her. I already said hello
yeah,
to
I just feel like
Elizabeth
it's been
Parnell.
forever since we talked to Lori. What else? I think we've covered everything. Again, we leave October 1st, go up to Petoskey, Michigan. From there, we go to Mount Pleasant, Michigan, Onondaga County, New York, and then Cleveland, Ohio, and then home. There are extra days built into each one of those. If we need them, we can utilize them for travel, rest, or additional search days.
Happy birthday, Moto Monster, early. You're old.
Oh, happy birthday, Esteban. I'm going to send you a scuba shark shirt.
Mandy Buxton, thank you for the donation. I appreciate that. And congratulations. I know I've already told you that, but they got a beautiful little girl.
Paula, okay, I see that. So I'll check that. Again, if it's not something that we can help with, I will try to get you in contact with somebody who can potentially help.
30. I'm 41. I am old. I can't thank you guys enough for the support that you do for us. Thank you.
Everyone's old after 30.
It's
Nay.
Snickles.
Snickles. Listen,
We're going to see you.
you guys need a Snickles in your life.
Cody turns 30 tomorrow.
Oh! But yeah, you seriously, everybody needs a Snickles in their life. Like, Nick, you are one of the sweetest, most sincere people I've ever met in my life. Like, you're just such a wonderful human. I just love you, Snickles. Cody is Kyle's son. You guys have seen Cody on videos before with us.
How do you say that name? That's a different one.
Majewski?
I bet you it's Majowski.
Majowski?
Linda must be Leonard's.
That's not even the same thing. Kowalski? Just because there's a ski at the end of the name doesn't mean...
Watch.
Okay. What am I watching?
Are you a part of the search for Leonard?
No. I guarantee you. What are we betting?
I don't know. Another smack. No, because I'm not going to smack you on camera.
On camera. Y'all heard that. Lori, you're not old.
I'm just waiting on Linda's response. Reporting Jacob. I've never hit her.
Where's HR? That is not true. You got me in the face that time.
Maybe on accident.
Getting my can. Majowski.
Now,
I was closer.
Baker, LOL. But
you're all babies, all of you.
who are we coming up there to search for in your family?
Kowalski. Just because there's a ski at the end of the name doesn't mean they're related. I mean, somewhere.
But
I love all you Polacks. I do. My husband's a Polak.
So that's family, see?
No, that's not how that works.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, to anybody who is affected by the hurricane, please be as safe as possible. If you are unable to evacuate, our thoughts and prayers are with all of you guys. Hopefully something will happen and there will just be no devastation whatsoever.
It took Jacob 6 months to pronounce my last name. Sorry. Gosh.
I don't know if you guys remember this. So I think I was working with Jacob, but I wasn't full time.
Dang it.
Yeah, just
You
because
get to smack me.
There was a subscriber, and they were active in the chat, and they were talking, and Jacob kept saying like, "Oh, thanks, Majori. Thanks, Majori. Majori, right?" And the whole time I'm texting Jacob, and I'm like, "That's not her name." But Jacob doesn't have like the drop down comments, so he couldn't see that I was texting him during this live stream. Finally, thank goodness for Colleen Grubbs.
She came out there.
Thank you. Like if I'd had Colleen's number, I probably would have texted her and been like, please go get please. He kept saying Marjorie. The poor woman's name was Marjorie.
Thank you, Lisa Aarons, for the $10 donation. I appreciate that. Or we appreciate it.
Make him cook dinner for you. I should make him cook dinner.
What did I just cook over there?
You cooked half dinner.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was on the phone.
Exactly. Hello,
Hey,
Stan.
Stan. All right. With all that being said, guys, I am going to be working for the next couple days. I think I'm going to let my son help me change the oil out in the RV, so he can.
And the boat.
He can learn how to do. Oh, I got to do the boat too, don't I?
Yeah, the boat needs to be done. It's getting close. It's close enough that doing it now is not going to hurt, and it would save us from having to do it on the road.
Yeah.
So I think it'd be beneficial to do it.
That, and I could teach Keegan how to do it too.
Yeah.
So whenever I say, "Hey, go change the oil," I don't have to do it anymore. Keegan can go out there and do it.
Nobody does that for me. Hey, Jacob, go change the oil on the truck. Lindsay does it her own self. Except for on this truck. I've taken it in every time. But all my
Just
other
saves a lot
vehicles-
of money. I think oil is like $80, and then to do it, so I think I saved like $40.
For me, it's just with this truck, from the time I've bought it till now, like we're either gone or it's like, quick, we need an oil change because we got to take the truck. So it's just been easier for me to have the maintenance done on it versus doing it myself.
I don't know if you guys understand what we go through every single day when we're on the road. It's go, 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 go. Just imagine.
Change your gear lube too. Kyle said that.
You know, I haven't changed my gear lube in a while. I probably need to do that. Yeah. Just imagine you going to work every single day for 60 days and not having a break. It gets stressful. We forget a lot of things. That RV is nonstop on the road. I know a lot of people's been taking pictures of us on the road. It's kind of like Find Where's Waldo type deal. It's kind of funny. Lower unit oil, yep.
Love you, Mama Lori.
I changed that too. Yep. So, all right.
Fix the roof.
I don't have the sealant yet.
Jacob, your list is getting longer. He's making his own dang list.
I'm telling you guys, we hadn't had anybody mow the yard here in this 10 acres, and I mowed it today, and it was...
Mind you, Jared weed whacked the whole yard. Garrett picked up all the garbage in the whole yard.
Everybody helped.
Lindsay went and got a facial.
Yeah, she did.
Listen, though, I work just the same as Jacob. We go to work. We do the same work. Like, as a woman in this industry, I have to work twice as hard to be considered half as good.
Whatever.
No, it's just the way it is. I'm not saying you. I'm saying in general, there are a lot of people who
Yep, big time you did.
like to make sure, to let me know that my place is in the kitchen. So I have to work twice as hard to be considered half as good. That doesn't mean that I am only half as good. I do think that I'm not as good as Jacob. Do I think I can hold my own? Yes. Do I still ask him about things? Yes, I do. But I did nothing today. I took the day off and I went and got a facial.
So, welcome, James E. You didn't miss much. I mean, we've been talking about what we're going to be doing if you want to check it out. We've got a lot on our plate for the next 3 weeks. I got a lot on my plate in the next few days. I didn't think I had to do all that stuff. Fixing the roof yet. I do have something on Amazon wish list. I can't afford that sealant. Sealant's a fortune, so. And I would be a chicken with my head cut off. That is no joke, Esteban, Moto Monster. I would definitely be lost without Lindsay. She keeps me
That's all it takes
going straight. What?
to get you lost,
What?
is to leave.
Yeah. I'll be lost. Be lost without you.
Facials are self-care. I am a licensed esthetician, but you can't give yourself a facial. It's just not. It's not the same.
I am blessed to be able to do a lot of this stuff on my own. My dad taught me a lot. So,
Yes, Eric was the same way. You know, a deployment, you're gone. When you're gone, you're gone. When Eric was on submarines, so they don't have 24-hour days on submarines. They have 18-hour days on submarines. Everything is in 3 6-hour shifts. So
see, Dana knows what she's talking about. Your place is wherever you want it to be. Ignore the BS.
back in that facial bed today. I did. I took. I think I was gone for about. I was gone longer than expected, but I did. I took time for myself today. But that's because after today, things get crazy. We pick up Keegan. We got to decorate for the wedding. Keegan wants to go to the homecoming game. Saturday is the wedding. Sunday, Lily has a softball game. Monday, all 3 dogs have to go to the vet at the same time because I'm a lunatic.
I'm not going to change the oils and all that.
I'll find time. I'll add extra hours to the day. I have that power. And then Tuesday is the opening day, so got to get up before the sun comes up. It's the only time I get up before the sun comes up is to hunt. We'll go out, we'll hunt, and then we hit the road, and then it's game on for the next 3-4 weeks after that.
I will have to say something about Guy. We were talking, like I said, for about 2 hours. He has a history of amazing feats that he's been doing. He's went to Kuwait and helped out, all the families out there. He is just a good-hearted person, and him speaking with me and spending time talking to me about his dad was remarkable. I know, he said we'll grab a beer, which I don't drink anymore. But I said I'll have a beer to listen to a story about his dad. I think it's going to be a very change of pace for us, but yet a big adventure to search for such a hero.
Kudos to your dad.
Is that your stomach?
No,
Or your
it
throat?
was my pop. It was my
Oh.
throat. It was all the little bubbles from my Pepsi. It wasn't like a burp. It was just the bubbles. Kudos to your dad for making you the man you are today. Sam is pretty good. I did try to show your dad how big my fish. So,
You can
Sam,
go ahead and do it.
God love him. I just love him, right? He tells the same jokes all the time. He's always like, I caught a fish and it was this big, right? So I tried to show Sam the other day how big the fish that I caught was, and I tried to show him, and he was like, "Get away from me!" So I did
She's
try.
beating me up.
What?
Reporter.
I haven't even hit you yet. It's not just a job; it's an adventure. Yeah, I would have gone with you for the fish. It was amazing. Danny, she's just starting out. She's recently licensed. She went to school with Garrett. Her service was absolutely phenomenal today.
She
So
gets a pass. Boda Monster said you get a pass for smacking me.
Oh, a woman's place is no longer in the kitchen, and that's what I taught my daughter. She's a college-educated welder. That's freaking awesome. I absolutely love hearing about, please excuse the language, badass women who are doing stuff that is totally unexpected. It makes my day. I absolutely love hearing about it. I commend you on the fish you caught. I really did get lucky. I don't know how I caught that fish. Because I got it into the boat, and as soon as Jacob
I couldn't
grabbed the line to help me get it into the boat, the line broke.
When we were fishing, I seen this bass, and I'm like, Lindsay, throw up there. There's a bass right there. And she threw up there. It followed the worm down to the deep and then went back. So I threw up there. It didn't even go from mine. And then she threw up there, missed it, threw it up there again, missed it, threw it up there again. And then all of a sudden that fish just went, and just sucked it in. And I said, set the hook. And she got the fish.
Yeah.
Oh, Ukraine, sorry.
For those...
Ukraine. The Ukraine families, sorry.
For those reading messages, I spoke with Jacob for 2 hours. He never, not once, brought up costs for the family of my father. All he said is, we're going to do our best to find your dad. And that's all we can tell anybody. We'll never ask anybody for money, nothing like that. All we can do is tell you that we will do our best. We will never promise anyone. The only promise that we will make you is that we will be back if we don't find them the first time.
And giving families false hopes is something that I will never do, and I will repeat myself. We'll do our best.
And one of my daughters is a heavy equipment operator. That's awesome.
That's
Jacob's
cool.
turn next for a facial. I actually think you would probably quite enjoy it.
Whatever. I have gone to pedicure before, though.
I know, I was with you. You went with me.
That was kind of cool.
It's really not that bad.
It was kind of cool. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I felt weird. I'm like, man, my feet do feel pretty good.
I'm saying, like, see, that's the thing. There should be no, like, stereotypes. You know, like, it should be normal to just take care of yourself. That's how I feel. Not cutting that beard. And then somebody else said Jacob needs a set of clippers.
You know, I'm kind of actually getting kind of used to it. It does suck having to, get out of the shower, blow dry it, straighten it. I can go without doing that, but it's all like up here, and it just like it drives me nuts. So if it's down here, it's okay. I don't straighten it.
You just said blow dry it and straighten it.
Yeah, I'm using the comb. You see how straight it is?
You just blow dry it.
Yeah. Whatever.
Because there is a straightener in the bathroom, and I didn't know where it came from.
No, it's
I
not
thought it was
mine.
yours.
I wouldn't ever put a straightener on my hair.
I'd have to ask. Maybe I'll ask the girls if they. I don't think I bought it. I don't think I did.
Anyway, we're getting off the subject. Guy, you don't know the first of it. I mean, I know you're watching some of it. We're just nuts. We're
really just
goofballs.
Two goofballs with a fish finder. It's still. So I've been doing this with Jacob now for over 3 years, closer to 4 years now. And it still amazes me when people walk up and know who we are. Or like we'll pull in somewhere. So it's not a secret. Like Jacob is a people person. I'm not a people person. I feel like I'm like a clam up, right? Like I'm not. I don't people well. My face has a certain look to it, resting something face, right? It's just naturally that way.
RBF?
Yeah, I was not saying the word.
I didn't say the word.
But my face just naturally looks like that way.
You just have to understand Lindsay when you meet her. I mean, that's
like,
it.
So like, but like it blows my mind when people want to meet us. Like we'll get somewhere and Jacob's like, Lindsay, get out of the RV. Somebody wants to meet us. And I'm like, no. Why? What do you mean? Why? Like, it still blows me away. Like legit, we are just two people who act like morons, fight constantly with a fish finder who've been able to help people.
See, Heather's already seen through you.
Like, that's who I feel like we are. So I don't know. Don't let her fool you. I can be nice. Just because I have resting face, I'm not always mean. I don't take any gruff from anyone. I will be the first person to put you in your place. I have a mouth on me.
Moto monster. Gee.
What?
You almost killed her, wouldn't you?
I remember when I first met Lindsay and she was backing in the truck and boat. She almost killed me when I asked her if she needed me to do it. Jacob, what's my favorite thing?
I love it. I enjoy it whenever I get in the boat and I'm looking around and we have like So a lot of our places that we search are bigger lakes. So then you'll have your bigger tournaments. So then you have all these guys trying to get out in their boats and stuff. And sometimes it's like 2 or 3 o'clock. So we're rush hour, them trying to get their boats in. We're putting in. So all the anglers are like, oh, watch this. This woman's going to back this boat up. Or back this boat in so he can load up. Watch this. This is going to be funny. And they all get their cameras out. And she does it perfect. A lot better than a lot of the guys. So I just sit back and laugh at them.
But what's my favorite thing at a boat ramp?
Is to watch people mess up?
No. I mean, I enjoy that. But
what?
Sarcastically, what's my favorite thing at a boat ramp?
Oh, when guys try to help you back up?
Yeah. When they're like, come on, go this way. And I'm like, shh. Jacob's like, they're trying to help you. And I'm like, got it. Thank you. Wait till we find out Jacob is the backup guitarist for ZZ Top. The beard makes more sense. Will Doug Bishop be helping you on your trips? We have talked to Doug a few different times. He's here and we're going here, and there's a chance that we may meet here.
Doug is all over the place. Doug is doing amazing things on his own. Like, he is actually being a BA. You know, he's going out there and doing his own thing. It is an honor for him to come over there and help us. We love to have him with us. Yes, he may be with us. Yes, he may not be. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, we've let him know, like, this is where we're going to be. And Doug, so there's been times that you guys know, like, we have a planned trip and this is our route and this is what we're doing, and then something happens and they need help over here and we go. If it's something we can help with and it's something immediate, then we go. Doug is the same way. He just has more of an ability to go right away, where we have to take into account how far away is it. You know, like, is the RV, like, it's easier for him to bounce around.
He's got brand new everything, so his equipment's a lot better than ours.
It was my yard. I remember that. That was the old motorhome and Kyle's boat, if I believe right.
I love her. It's me, young and blonde. All right.
I think we've answered most everything.
Pretty much answered everything except for the ZZ Top. So I gotta confess, I don't know how to play the guitar at all. I can't play it.
He also doesn't know how to
sing
or dance.
Or dance. Thanks.
You're welcome.
I dance good. Well, I get in the mood. I dad dance on
You might as well just give him some jorts, some, crew cut white socks, and a pair of New Balances. And that's his dancing. And then I know you all know what I'm talking about.
Funny story, first time I met with Jacob. Liz can be mean, but you'll love her.
I'm so glad to know what Jacob thinks of me when I'm not around. I'm not mean. I'm not mean. I handle my business. I don't take anything from anybody, and I make things happen because that's what my job is.
Yes, Elizabeth, that'll be fine. I know that's about his cousin, but that'd be fine.
I'll check it. Now, if I see this message, I'll check it. Moto said it's true. I'm not mean.
She's a strong, independent woman that beats on Jacob. Thank you. God, I'm glad somebody freaking realizes it.
Because he needs it. You forgot that part of the sentence, Moto.
Yeah, if I go missing, she did it.
If Jacob goes missing, I will stand at the head of the search, crying my eyes out and help people looking for him.
See how mean she is?
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that to his kids and his mom and dad. If he goes missing, yeah, I would find him. Like, I would make him disappear just so I could find him. Just so I could be like, see, I told you.
Definitely Thunder Horse. I didn't realize exactly how much stuff I had to do in the next couple days. Probably going to be working through the night. I'll probably get the oil tomorrow. So I got to get rear end oil is what I thought he was talking about, and I need to get that changed. But lower unit oil for the RV and oil for the boat. I can get that all done in a couple hours. Watch me.
We also are going to the DMV tomorrow and picking up Keegan.
Okay.
So on Friday, we'll get everything tomorrow. And then on Friday, while I'm helping decorate for the wedding, you and Keegan can get all that knocked up.
Yes, I don't have to deal with that.
You don't have to decorate, no. But
Megan, okay. She messaged you on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
All right. We are going to transfer over to Facebook, do a quick live over there for I know you didn't know about this, but we're going to.
I didn't know about this.
Only because I want everybody to know we're going up there searching for Guy's grandpa and Guy Pyke. And I just want everybody to know what we're doing. So some people don't have Facebook that has YouTube and vice versa. So I want to be able to reach out to everybody and let them know.
All right. Anything else?
How long has it been since I changed transmission fluid? Next question. I made sure it's okay. All right. Yeah. So change transmission fluid sometimes can mess up a transmission, actually. All right. Y'all have a nice day. Thank you so much for your support. If you guys haven't checked out the GoFundMe, check it out to help us out on this trip, or PayPal, Venmo, and CashApp on ChaosDivers.com. Get you a shirt or something. Terry Spitz, we'll see you in a couple days. We're going to go to the DMV and get that trailer title. Mark Richardson, see you on Facebook.
Terry will either call after the Facebook Live or tomorrow. I'll give you all the dates and everything.
Thank you guys for all your support. Keep diving. It's not where to stop, which means keep pushing in life. Life gets better, I promise you, if you just keep pushing.
Love you. Bye.
Oh, my leg went to sleep. All right, see you guys. Why do I always do this?